This is a day in the life of a Gothic baby. I awake to a sudden shocking abundance of color. This offends me. It would appear that love is in the air. It stinks. In the afternoon, I head to a light brunch with some old friends at the family mausoleum, where we feast on one of my favorite delicacies. Boo nanas. Finally, darkness falls, and I am alerted that Wednesday has been renewed for a second season. I am overjoyed. The lights go out, and I fall asleep, listening to The Cure. This is a day in the life of a Gothic baby. I awake to a sudden shocking abundance of color. This offends me. It would appear that love is in the air. It stinks. In the afternoon, I head to a light brunch with some old friends at the family mausoleum, where we feast on one of my favorite delicacies. Boo nanas. Finally, darkness falls, and I am alerted that Wednesday has been renewed for a second season. I am overjoyed. The lights go out, and I fall asleep, listening to The Cure.
I got this comment a lot, so I had to respond. No, I did not steal a stranger's crib from their backyard. Saw a listing for the crib on Facebook Marketplace, and honestly, the wording and everything sounded super shady. They refused to text. My husband was out of town, so I also had to go by myself. I thought I was gonna die. This turned out to be a sweet old couple who had had the crib in their family for generations. The crib is from 1864, and I got it at a steal. And I did pay for it. Was not stolen. If you were to find a crib like this, which you probably won't, at least $3-4 grand is what I've seen similar ones, and they're not even as nice. I had a carpenter come and professionally update the crib to modern safety standards. Honestly, I built the whole room around this crib. It's worth it. What is Gothic baby's name? I'll tell you what her name isn't. These are all the baby names I didn't use. I have 4 kids, so it is a long list, but stay tuned till the end to hear the names that we did choose. First up is Excalibur. I thought it was cool, but it was doing too much, and it reminded me of Nyx. Thought Knight might be a cool name. Sterling is the name we almost chose for our second boy. We were this close to naming him that. It reminded me a little bit of Rod Serling from the Twilight Zone. Next is Anwin. It means very beautiful, and I thought it was just a cool sounding name. There's Fox, and then Kit. Kit is what I really wanted to name my 3rd son. However, my husband wasn't really about it. It actually ended up being his middle name. By the way, Kit means baby fox. Ignacio, name I always thought I would name my son, is Vincent. Obviously, that didn't work out either because it reminded my husband of his boss. Vinny. Rico was a cool name, kind of like Puerto Rico, like he's a yummy baby. That would have been cute. No. I have Caspian on this list, and I'm not really sure why because I do not like that name right now. Marquis, spelled like the diamond, I thought was really cool, but then I was thinking I don't want it to get confused as like a title. Rocco was cute, but it ended up being a little too basic. October, now I figured this out like in junior high, like yes, I'm gonna name my baby October. It's my favorite month, and the nickname could be Toby. How cute. Gothic baby was almost Rio. Quest was on the list, but it didn't really roll off the tongue. Link, Linc, I thought might have been a cool name, but then I didn't want people to think it was like anything to do with Lincoln. It was honestly for Zelda. Aurelio was at the top of my list, but my husband couldn't pronounce it, and I was like, shit, you can't pronounce it. Last on the list is Mars. I know it's kind of weird alone, but when you say it with the last name, like Mars Hardy, I thought it kind of sounds like a candy bar. Here are the names we did choose. This is Evermore. We call her Evie. Going backwards, we also have a Bartholomew, Barty Hardy. Before that, we had a Wolfgang, Wolfie. My first baby boy, which is Maxel. That is my list of baby names we almost chose. Hope you enjoyed the list. And if your name is on here, no shade, it's a baby name you almost chose. I'd love to hear it for no reason.